trust Marcus?
I trust Marcus.
Yeah.
Does Marcus trust Michelle?
It's a good question.
Do you think Marcus trusts Michelle?
No.
Well, I think the writers do hint towards some sort of trepidation that he will have because you just never know who it could be. So the question does get raised, is it me who tried?
If it was you in real life, when your husband per se, right, was it, you were living in this purge time. Would you try to purge before you get purged?
Oh my gosh, would I try to purge? No, I mean, I wouldn't want to hurt anyone unless they hurt me, and then I've got to protect myself. So the gun will come out and the armor will be on and I'll be ready. Don't mess with Michelle, but she's not going to come for you, but she will protect herself.
I noticed you hid in that closet though in the premiere. Doesn't go through with that.
But here, let me tell you something. You know what's interesting about Michelle's character? She does go through this transformation. Like, she starts out kind of fearful, which is understandable, but she becomes very strong and brave and stands up for her family.
And suspicious?
It's suspicious. Maybe. Absolutely.
What was it like shooting that scene when Marcus goes to look for who purged him and he just finds the phone with all the stalkerish photos?
Right.
How did it feel for you?
Michelle?
Yeah.
How did it feel for Michelle?
Or actually, in both ways, because I'm sure as an actress, maybe I've heard that kind of stuff happening to actors in real life. I mean, I even remember Keanu Reeves, somebody entering his house and sitting there. So.
Well, yeah, Michelle, it was definitely an eye-opener because at first we thought it was random, and now we see that this is intentional, and we're going to spend the rest of our lives, perhaps, or the rest of the year, trying to figure out who it is. It's anxiety and paranoia and just a lot of fear. But in terms of like real life, someone really stalking you, that's a scary thing when you're in the industry and you're so public. People see you and they want to be able to have access to you. You have to really be careful and I don't know, have a dog or something.
Have you ever done like a fan convention or that kind of thing?
No.
Is that something you'd like to do?
No.
No?
A fan convention?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that like this? Comic-Con
kind of
is
like
a
this.
fan convention.
But I mean, like where you sit like on a table and meet and greet fans and that kind of.
Oh, honestly, you're asking me this question. This is the first time that it's ever been posed to me, so I don't know. I don't know if I would. Sounds exhausting.
Sounds exhausting.
Sounds exhausting.
You might want to go purging after going 100 autographs. Another selfie?
I mean, if I was asked to participate in something like that, yes, I would. I just haven't been asked that. But yeah.
What did it mean to you as an actress to get cast in such a high-profile show?
Oh, it's awesome. I got the script and I auditioned for it just like every other actress out there. And when I got it, I was excited because I've seen The Purge and I'm a fan of horror and thrillers, and I thought it would be amazing to be a part of it.
Did you know you were auditioning for this show? I know sometimes there's code names.
No, I knew I was auditioning for it, yeah.
So was that added pressure, or do you feel? Or?
No more pressure than going into any audition, to be quite honest with you. I take them all seriously, so yeah. There's always a level of intensity and desire to work and to get the work, you know.
Do you send in videotaped auditions these days, or do you always go in? Yeah?
Self-tape, oh yeah, I do both. I go in, I self-tape as well.
And how do you feel? I know that's like a change in the last 10 years in the industry. How do you feel about that?
It's 50-50. I'm going to be honest with you. There's part of me, there are times rather that when I get to do that tape over again 20 times and really work on it, and then I'll book it, you know. And then you go into the audition, and if you're nervous, you might fall on your face. But there's the flip side. Sometimes I go into the audition and I get that immediate feedback from the casting director, who will then give me something different to do in the space and that will change the outcome of my audition. You don't get that when you're in your home self-taping. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
I'm curious, do you interact at all with, or at least spoken to the first season's cast, just out of curiosity?
No, I don't. I have not met the first season at all, the cast.
Is that something you like?
Met this cast.
Really?
I'm telling you, our storylines were so separate that it was like...
Marcus put distance between you?
Oh yeah, right. That Marcus. No, but it was the characters were so separate. The storylines were so separate that I didn't really get a chance to see many of them until like towards the end. And then I was like, oh, you play this character, and nice to meet you. And yeah.
Is it like Designated Survivor, where I've heard some cast was always playing in the White House set and the rest were on the field, so they don't really interact? Is that what it's like with NFFA?
I did a couple of episodes of Designated Survivor.
Really? Which season?
The last one
On the third.
ABC.
Oh, the last one. Yeah, I saw.
Before it went to Netflix. I played a senator. Anyway, but yes, exactly. So because of the storylines being so isolated, so different, we don't necessarily work on the same days, so you don't get to see each other.
And is that something you want for a bonding experience, or do you feel acting, you kind of go in and you work?
Well, I mean, acting, you just kind of go in and you do what you have to do. But it is nice to meet who else is a part of the show you're working on.
Well, you never know what will happen when you're suspicious. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.